Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today my video is all about boots. Autumn, fall, and winter boots. Designers are showing some amazing boots this year in incredible materials, velvets, suedes, embellishments, pearls, you name it, they have done it this year. There's so many beautiful boots to choose from. I'm going to show you my top picks. Let's get right into it. Okay, the first boot trend I absolutely love this year is the white boot. I love the white booties from Tod's. So I am obsessed with these. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up the texture very well. Let me see if it does. I think you can kind of see it's like calf hair. Now you might be thinking, oh my god, I like white boots, how do I wear them? Treat them like a neutral, don't think about it too hard, put them with everything. Put them with your jeans, put them with your athletic wear, you know, the tennis skirts and the jogger pants. Put them with everything. Don't overthink it. When I wear the white boots, my daughter says they're a go-go boot. But, you know, do you. If you like the white boot trend, go for it. It's really different. It catches people's eyes because everybody wears black boots. White boots, it's different. Okay, another huge boot trend this year is the combat boot. We saw that a lot last year. It really started to take off last year. The difference is this year the combat boot has a very high heel. Thanks to Louis Vuitton and Dior, the combat boot now has about a 3 or 4 inch heel, and it's a block heel. So it has the laces and, you know, a lot of different textures, fabric mixed with leather. Louis Vuitton showed many different versions of this, some metallic, some with the LV prints all over it, the monogram. I love the Dior boots with the gold block heel. So I'm really loving the combat boot. It's very casual boot, almost like definitely a day boot. This is not an evening boot where you're gonna really, you know, put it with a very dressy dress, unless it's like an athletic dress and it's a playful dress, maybe like a dress with a hoodie. An oversized sweater dress would go well with a combat boot, but a combat boot is a great boot for daytime. Lunch with the girls, running around, you're feeling sassy, you want to look good, but it's more casual. So I do like the combat boot look and trend, and I like some of the embellishments. A lot of buckles, some of the like the nail head trim. I'm going to show all the combat boots that I love this season, and I'm also going to show a dupe. So the Louis Vuitton boot, we all know, is huge. Every blogger is wearing this boot. I'm almost tired of this boot because every blogger is wearing it. If you go on Instagram now, it's almost like all the bloggers look the same now. So whenever I find somebody original, somebody doing their own thing, it's so inspiring because I feel like thanks to Instagram, everyone does the same thing and it gets really tiring. I do like the boot. Okay, another huge boot trend is velvet boots. Oh my god, I love velvet. If you go on my Instagram, I have a pair of velvet strappy sandals I wore this summer that I was obsessed with and only wanted to wear those shoes this summer. But get yourself a pair of velvet booties. They're so cute, they're so beautiful. I love how velvet adds texture to an outfit. So if you're wearing a pair of skinny jeans and just say your favorite sweater or a button-up blouse or any t-shirt, velvet elevates the look. It gives the look texture and it makes it more interesting. This year there's so many tones of velvet. Royal blue, we're seeing a lot of blush, and of course burgundy. Aquazzura showed the most beautiful velvet boots. They have pearls that go from the toe box all the way up the booty to the top of the booty, all around, like in stripes. I'm going to show pictures. They're so beautiful. This is probably my #1 top pick for a velvet boot. I think they just did it right. But you have to get something velvet in your collection. Even if it's not a pair of boots, but you need to have velvet somewhere in your wardrobe because it's so trendy. And one of my sisters was saying, you know, I'm really interested in the velvet trend, but is it too fragile? She lives in Europe and there's a lot of cobblestone roads and a lot of uneven roads. There's not perfect sidewalks and perfect streets like big cities like Toronto or Vancouver. So you really need to be mindful of what you get. But I'm finding that the velvet trend and the velvet boot is durable, especially if it has a block heel. You don't want a tiny little stiletto heel if you have to worry about cobblestone, but if you get a nice big block heel, they wear well. I find that they don't stretch out like you would think, like, you know, the velvet just stretches out and the boot loses all its shape. A piece of advice I have for you guys is if you are interested in the velvet boot trend, make sure you keep your your boots stuffed. See how this boot, like I've kept it stuffed and, you know, it has all the pieces. This really helps hold the shape of your boot. And especially, you know, if it has a nice round toe box, you want to keep the shape of your boot. You wear it all day. Just quickly stuff, you know, the stuffing back into the boot and it will help, like I said, keep the shape and keep the longevity of the style of the boot, especially in velvet and soft suedes for sure. Okay, another trend we see year after year is a thigh-high boot. I love thigh-high boots. There is the right way to wear them. If you're wearing a thigh-high boot, it's black leather, you've got a tiny little dress on, you know, sky-high heel in it. It can tend to look a little aggressive depending on where you live. If you're living in more of the suburb areas, I would wear a thigh-high boot, but don't wear black. Wear a gray, a beautiful brick color, any tone of brown. It will take, the boot will still be very sexy, but it won't be just so aggressive. So that's an easy way to wear a thigh-high boot if you're interested in the trend, but you don't want it to look like working girl. So just choose a different color other than black, and that's the way around that. I love thigh-high boots. Of course, we all know about the Stuart Weitzman boots from, I think that started about 2 years ago. This is the most comfortable thigh-high boot. Let me get them. Okay, so here they are, the Stuart Weitzman thigh-high boots. You see, they have the ties on the back. I, again, keep mine stuffed and the toe box stuffed. I love this heel because it's so thick and it's so sturdy that you can walk for days. You can go anywhere in these boots. They are the most comfortable boots. The suede stretches to your shape of your foot. I love the arch because it's not, you know, really sharp. It's on a curve, you know, it's very, very subtle. So there's a reason why everyone owns these boots. They are worth the money. This year is the first year that they actually went on sale. If you're interested in that boot, you can go on Nordstrom, Net-a-Porter, everywhere. This boot is probably about 25% off right now. So thigh-high boots are life. Giuseppe Zanotti did the most beautiful thigh-high boots this year. They have stones all over them. I'm going to show a picture. Rhinestones and studs. They're black suede. Oh my God, round toe box, thick heel. They are gorgeous. They're to die for. I think they're like $3,000. Definitely on my wish list. Definitely not going to happen, but lusting over that boot for sure. Okay, another boot trend I love this year that I haven't seen a lot of is the mid-calf boot. I love that look. So in past years, you know, it was all about the little ankle booty. This year, it's about a mid-calf boot, and it's a very relaxed look. It's a very relaxed play on, you know, getting dressed, but maybe it looks like you didn't try so hard. Todd's did some beautiful boots with overlay, like where the leather wraps over top of the boot, and it just gives it more texture. I love that look. And I'm going to show you my top picks for mid-calf boots. Valentino did a beautiful one last year where it was patent leather and had a zipper that went all the way up to the mid-calf. So sexy, block heel, so it keeps it comfortable for daytime for sure. Okay, another trend we're seeing a lot of this year is the metallic bootie, especially in the very pointed toe box. So the toe box is so elongated, to me it kind of looks like a witch boot, where the toe box is so extreme and so exaggerated. It's long, like your foot stops here and the end of the toe, pointed toe stops here. So very exaggerated, skinny little heel, stops just above the ankle. We saw this a lot in metallic silver and metallic gold. Very sexy, definitely not for everybody. I have big feet, so this is not a trend I can do because my feet look like boats in shoes like that. I do like a pointed toe, and a pointed toe is in every year, rounded toe. It's gotten to the point where now it's not all, like you don't have to think, oh, I need all my boots and pointed toes, or I need all my boots and round toes. Everything is working right now, but especially gold and metallic. So if that's something you're interested in, it's super, super hot right now. And you know, we saw Balmain do it, but I saw an exact dupe for this style. I'm going to show a picture from Express. Express is a store we have in America, and you know, they have the long elongated toe box, pointy, and skinny little heel, super metallic. So if this is a look you like, check out that store. If you don't want to do a designer version of this because maybe it's something you're only going to wear once or twice, or maybe you're going to rock it all season but you don't want to spend a lot of money. Another trend we're seeing this year is embellishments. We all know, like, pearls on everything, rhinestones on everything, and this year we're seeing a lot of embellishments of fur, which I love. And you can do faux fur, you know, whatever your comfort zone is, but fur over the toes, fur around the ankle, fur coming up out of the boot, and not heavy shearling fur, like light fluffy fur, like, you know, fox, whatever. Do you, whatever your comfort zone is, but fur is definitely huge on boots this year. Obviously the pearls and embellishments, and pom-poms. We are seeing pom-poms on everything. I think Aquazzura was the first one to show this with their velvet suede, no, their velvet pump with the pom-pom on the top. I'll show a picture, but a lot of designers are doing the pom-poms, and they're cute. They're cute. They're on the back of the booty, a little pom-pom, or on the toe box. So it's cute, it's playful, it's not too serious. And that's what fashion's all about. Have fun. Don't take everything so seriously as far as fashion is concerned. I try not to. And one of my girlfriends said to me recently, you know, is it okay if I can to wear white now? You know, Labor Day is just happening, and there are no rules anymore. It's not like our moms and our grandparents, you know, where there were so many rules and everybody followed the rules. There are no rules now. Do what you want to do. If you like something, rock it. If you want to wear something, go for it. If other people don't understand it, that's okay. If you like it and it makes sense to you, go for it. Another trend that will surprise no one is floral print on boots. So where your boot looks like a canvas full of flowers, whether it's embellished, like stitched into the leather or stitched into the fabric, or it's painted on. Flower boots are huge this year. They're beautiful. It's not for everyone. It's definitely an attention grabber, but they are beautiful and very feminine. Okay, another boot trend is the sock boot, where it's a boot. It looks like there's a sock over top of it, and it's super tight above your foot and up your ankle and sits about a mid-calf range. Fendi started this trend where it looks like a sock on a boot. It is definitely not for everybody. I myself do not like this look. I don't know why. I mean, their boots are beautiful, but I don't like them on. I don't know. I feel like it cuts into the leg, and unless you have like a stick leg, I don't know. Like if you have leg muscles, or I just don't know. I don't like that look. I know everybody's crazy for it, but I'm just not obsessed with it at all. Also, Fendi did the thigh-high boot. The front of the boot is leather. The back of the boot, again, is the material, and it almost looks like a sock. I don't know. Unless you have absolutely perfect legs, which no one has, I just don't like the way they look. I feel like they make people look thicker than they are. So I don't know. That's just a trend I don't really love. But if you love that trend, tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why you like it. I mean, maybe I'm not thinking straight. I don't know. But I am just not into the sock boot trend. I don't know. I like athleisure wear. I do. I like athletic looking stuff. You know, I like it to, you know, look athletic and playful, but also feminine. I don't like that looks. But that is a trend. The boot that looks like a sock. And maybe I'm going to eat my words. I don't know. Okay, laces. Get some boots with laces. Lace up laces. We saw this, you know, with Dior. We've seen this with Louis Vuitton. We've seen this in Prada. So a lot of boots this year have the laces. What's great is no longer do you have to undo the lace to get into your boot and sit there and fight with your boots for 10 minutes. All these boots have the zipper, of course, up the side, and so they're super easy to get in and out of, and it looks complicated but very comfortable and super easy. I don't have any lace-up boots, I don't think. I haven't got all my boots out yet. I'm just kind of in transition right now. Okay, a boot trend that I love, and I would say besides the white boot is probably my favorite trend. I didn't think I would go back to this, but it's the slouchy boot. I love that look again. It's kind of sloppy and the leather's buttery and soft. I like it. So I've seen it where it comes just under the kneecap and then it's very slouchy and suede, patent leather. We were in many years of showing off the exact silhouette of the boot, of the leg, where the boot was very, very fitted, and now we're going back to the slouchy look. I like it because it's casual. You know, you can put on your skinny jeans, a beautiful blazer, a slouchy boot, go to a hockey game, go out for dinner, run around with your friends. You look like you're put together. Okay guys, I'm sure I've missed some trends, but these are my favorite boot trends this year for fall 2017. I'm excited. Fall is my favorite time of year to dress. I love coats, I love boots, I love hats, I love scarves. So I like summer dresses, but I like fall because you can put more stuff on. You have more stuff to wear. It showcases the outfit more. There's more accessories. I guess I'm an accessory junkie really. So I hope you saw something you liked. I hope this helped you. I hope maybe you learned of a trend you didn't know, or you were just entertained in some way or another.